Hello and welcome to Let's Play My Little Investigations, which is a fan-made game based on the world of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and it's kinda based on the Ace Attorney games, which I've never played, so I'm kind of not that good at this, but we are gonna Let's Play this anyway. It's mostly blind. I've played the first 10 minutes of it, and it's just a demo, so I don't expect it to be very long. And let's get right into the game, but before I do that, I'm just gonna warn you, really obvious jump cut coming up. That is because the game crashes if I have flaps running while it's loading. So I have to turn flaps off and then we start it in the intro cutscene. Yeah.
Find it! Find it! It's here somewhere! Ah, I'm looking! Give me a break! It's too dark. Can't see a thing. Yes, that's a thing called mouse! Keep looking. Wait, I think... Aha! I found it! Finally! Let's get out of here, quickly! Ah, what the...
What's going on?
Rarity! I came as soon as I heard. What happened?
And that was said intro cutscene with said jump cut into it. And I thought the art was done really well, like I can already say that. Most of all the one with Scootaloo. That looks so adorable. Anyway, point being, let's move on. There's gonna be a lot of conversation at the beginning of this.
Oh, Twilight! It's awful, horrible, dreadful, perhaps even the worst possible thing!
That meme, it's gonna be used forever.
Uh-huh. And that would
Why, Twilight? Do I detect skepticism? Well,
Not at all.
I shall have you know that last night I became a victim! A tragic, tragic victim! Woe is me! I shall never recover from this injury that's been wrought upon me!
be English, Rarity.
I do find it kind of funny that she complains about those words, even though she's the egghead. She probably knows all of them inside out.
I was in the zone, Twilight. But if I must, last night I was stolen from!
Okay,
Stolen from? What was stolen?
okay.
They were stolen, Twilight! Both of them!
Who?
My two jewels! True Blue and Opal!
Opal, I guess which Opal? There's only one Opal.
Ahem. Twilight, what Rarity is trying to say is that thieves broke into the Carousel Boutique last night and stole both the True Blue, a large sapphire that she had recently acquired when gem hunting, and Opal, which is her cat.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Even the first time I played this, like when it was still blind. But who steals the cat?
How could they? How could they? Oh, my poor, poor darling, all alone out there with those ruffians!
I'm gonna go ahead and hope that she was talking about her cat there. What happened? Do you have any idea who did this?
Well, no. I'm afraid we haven't the slightest idea.
Ponyville doesn't really have much of a police force, you see, so we are a little under-equipped to handle something like this. This doesn't happen very often, you know.
That's why there's a game for it, because I'm sure there's gonna be like this one case and then the rest of the game nothing bad ever happens.
An investigative team from Canterlot has agreed to look into it, but I'm afraid they won't be here for a few days.
A few days? But the thieves might be long gone by then, and... Wait, is this the same investigative team as last time?
I do wonder why a few days they got a train and maybe even teleportation. But yeah, I'm not gonna rip this game apart because that would just be mean, but I do like asking some questions.
Exactly what happened last time? I can't seem to recall.
The one brought in to investigate the baby that went missing and which ended up being found unharmed in the closet?
Ah, yes, I do recall that, but I'm not sure where you're going with.
The one that somehow managed to implicate Pinkie Pie in a fictional Dragon X smuggling ring?
I don't know for sure if that's just fictional or for real.
Well, Yes. Yes, that's the one. Think positive, Twilight. They may, perform better this time. Yes, that's the ticket.
It can't possibly perform worse, to be honest, so I guess that's kinda true.
Well, there's not much for it either way, Twilight. After all, no pony in our town has any experience with this sort of thing. We'll just have to wait it out. Oh, I have so much to do at the moment. I simply can't stay around any longer. We'll get to the bottom of this as soon as that investigative team arrives, Rarity. You have my word.
Okay.
I'm afraid she's right, you know. We shall simply have to wait it out.
If that investigative team gets their hooves on this case, who knows what ridiculous things they might come up with this time. There has to be a better way. Rarity, I'm on the case.
I feel like that investigate team would conclude that the cat stole the gem and ran away with it. That seems logical.
I beg your pardon, Twilight?
Some pony needs to get to the bottom of this, right? Well, I volunteer. I've had experience investigating crime before, after all.
Twilight, I'm really not sure if that's such a grand idea.
Well, I mean, sure. That particular investigation pretty much involved completely airtight evidence that directly identified the culprits in one go.
You know, this line makes me think they should use Pinkie Pie as an investigator because she was so much better.
And it also included an eyewitness who saw almost everything who could lead me exactly to the clues. But it's not like the team from Canterlot will be much better, right?
Forgive me, Twilight, if your words do not inspire a great deal of confidence.
It'll be fine. Don't you worry, Rarity. I'll have this case wrapped up in a jiffy. Mystery novels came through for me then, so surely they'll come through for us again. I wonder where Pinkie Pie's been today. If she were here, I feel like she might say something like, "Hey, Twilight, you're in a video game!" Or, "Now if you want to move, Twilight, you gotta just click where you want to go, or you can also just press and hold too."
What I would find really funny is if this isn't the first case, but it looks to be the first case, like even in the VR game, if Pinkie Pie would actually say those things, like kind of as a hint toward the demo itself.
She might even say something like, "Now if you want to interact with something, well then you just click on it too, silly Billy." But sadly, she isn't here right now.
I think Twilight is going slightly insane from hanging out with Pinkie Pie too much. Okay, now we can move around. We can click on stuff. And yeah, now the VR game pretty much starts. We have to investigate and find out what happened. Though this case is kind of obvious from the beginning because the intro cutscene tells you.
Well, it doesn't take a sharp eye to see that these are tire marks. And it doesn't take a sharp wit to figure out that whoever was here probably was the cause of this broken window, too.
Nope, I'm sure the window broke itself.
Is there anything else here?
Nope, not at all.
Is this hair?
Okay. Good to know.
These tire tracks and this hair seem like they go together.
Just maybe.
What was it? Oh, right! If I want to combine them, I just click on Evidence in the main screen. Click on the tracks, then Combine with. Click on the hair, and then click Combine.
Seriously, Twilight, I think you kinda creeping me out.
As Pinkie might say, easy peasy!
I don't wanna imagine a Twilight Pinkie Pie mix character. That would be creepy. Okay. Obviously. We can also like read about stuff here, like just some hints or who that person is.
If we assume that this hair is from some animal, then it'd naturally follow that the rider probably swerved here to avoid hitting it, explaining why that pony went towards the window. Except, what animal was it? A pony, perhaps?
Okay. I'm gonna make a short jump cut here. Okay. I slightly made the game quieter, maybe a bit too quiet, I don't know yet. Just, it was difficult to understand me, I think, maybe. Okay, we can now talk to people and investigate.
Rarity, I think we should start with what happened last night.
Of course, darling. What would you like to know?
Could you describe exactly what happened and what you saw?
Well, I'm afraid there isn't much to tell. I was sleeping in my bedroom when suddenly I heard a shrill crash from downstairs. I I went downstairs to investigate, and what did I find but my house overturned and ransacked, my prized jewel gone, and my beloved opal essence missing as well. Oh, Opal! Mama's coming soon!
Perhaps I should ask more specifically about what was stolen.
Maybe. Wait, didn't she just tell you? Kinda?
And that was everything there is to speak of? You saw nothing else at all?
Some of the lines are really quiet, some are louder, but it says in the readme that it's gonna be fixed.
No, nothing, I'm afraid. So sorry, Twilight.
That sounded awfully suspicious. Rarity, are you hiding something?
In general, Twilight sounds a lot quieter than
I
Rarity.
should come back when I've got some evidence proving that Rarity knows more than she's letting on. Presenting that to her should get her to talk to me.
Okay. One moment. Okay, what was stolen?
Could you describe everything that was stolen last night?
Of course. First there was True Blue, a regular hunk of a sapphire that shone in the light like a noonday sky. Oh, whatever shall I do without the light of that jewel in my workshop? Second, there was Opal, my darling, darling Opal. She's been missing since last night too. Now with the jewel I can understand, but what could the thieves possibly want with Opal?
Well, that sounds like a gem. Maybe they
It greatly troubles me to think of what might have happened to her.
maybe they just are really blind and they can't see the difference between a gem and a cat.
You must find them both, Twilight. Promise me. You must. You must.
I'll do my best, Rarity. I promise. Not just a giant sapphire, but her cat too? What in Equestria could that be about?
Okay. That is all we can do here, I think, unless we have any... Do we have?
Why, thank you, darling. But I'm afraid that I haven't a clue what I'd use it for. Terribly sorry, but I simply cannot accept this gift.
Yes, I want to gift you tire marks on the ground. I'm such a great person.
I wasn't giving it to you. Rarity, I think we should start with what happened last night.
Of course, darling.
Could you describe exactly
What?
Okay, this is the same text.
and that?
No.
That's... I should come...
That doesn't really help me. Oh yeah. Wait, unless... Nah. I'm sure we can combine those two though.
Alright, let's think about this logically here. Hair this color and this length is pretty rare, as far as Equestria goes. There really aren't any ponies that it could have come from. In fact, the only creature that I can think of that it could have come from is Opalescence. And that would mean that whoever was here swerved and crashed into the window because Opalescence was in his or her path.
Yay.
And that would all come together to mean that this broken window likely was an accident. It feels like there's more to this than just that.
Yeah, okay. I accidentally clicked that away. Hey, I did not see that before.
A strange star-shaped object? I can't say I know what this is, but it looks out of place, which makes it a clue in my book.
Interesting. Star. Yeah, this is about as far as I played last time. Like, I then walked over here and met Apple Bloom and then I stopped, deciding that maybe I should just let's play this because why not? So we're gonna redo that and see what happens.
Hey, Apple Bloom. How's it going with the Cutie Mark Crusaders? Done any, epic quests or crusading lately?
Oh, well, no, actually, not really. See, we're kinda on break.
For some weird reason the music is way too loud.
On break? Since when do the Cutie Mark Crusaders take breaks?
Since, well, recently. I mean, every pony's gotta take a break once in a while, right?
How recently?
Pretty recent?
Why is she avoiding my questions? Something's not right here.
I bet she's guilty. Put her in jail, lock her away.
Although, now that I think about it, There's one crusader I haven't heard anything about today.
And tell Applejack that Applebloom is evil.
Say, Applebloom. Do you know where Scootaloo's been?
Nowhere. I mean, somewhere. I mean, not here. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
So, did you hear about what happened to Rarity last night?
Did I? That was an awful thing that happened to her.
Well, don't worry. I'm on the case. And I promise you that I'll find the one who broke that window and stole from her.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Hope you have real good luck there.
That was an odd response. Applebloom, you wouldn't happen to know anything about what happened, would you?
Huh? Course not. Why would you think I'm not telling you something, huh?
Because you're getting aggressive?
Because you just told me that you're not.
Okay, let's do that interrogation in a moment. I just wanna see if I can combine any evidence. Like, for example, I would personally combine those tire marks with Scootaloo because of the scooter that she normally drives, but the game won't let me do that because Twilight is not quite as smart as I am by the looks of it. And no, I did not just say that. People would kill me for that.
Okay, Applebloom. Time to find out what you're hiding.
Epic music change.
Applebloom, I need to ask you about where you were around the time of the crime.
Huh? How come? I'm not a suspect, am I?
Yes, you are. You're my main suspect and you're evil.
No, I just need to know. Procedure and all. That makes sense, right?
Of course.
Sure, I guess. I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
I do not believe you. You lie. We're too present with you. Okay.
I had homework to complete for school after that, so I was pretty much just doing that for the rest of the day. So, I don't know if I can really help you much here, Twi. Awful sorry.
I know for sure that Applebloom is hiding something from me here.
I think
The
I
only
just...
question is, what?
Okay.
What were you doing on the farm? If you don't mind me asking.
The usual. Applejack and Big Macintosh were bucking the apple trees, and I was helping out with the bucket. I'm a big pony and all, but my bucking legs can't get the job done yet, so I'm still just helping move around the apples they shake loose.
And that's all you were doing?
That's about it.
So cute.
Alright. How long were you doing that for?
We finished everything up at around 6:30 or 7. I don't remember exactly when it was.
Yeah, I don't know if I pressed the arrows down, which kind of went through the same conversation, but it went a bit weird.
Why can't you remember exactly when it was?
'Cause I was outside. Duh! We ain't no fancy pants ponies with the watches and stuff. That's for Camelot ponies.
That doesn't account for your whole day, though. What about the rest of it?
I had homework to complete for school after that, so I was pretty much just doing that for the rest of the day.
That's a lot of homework. I do not believe you.
That took up the whole day?
Yeah, I agree. What the hell?
Why, you have no idea how scary Miss Caroline can be in the classroom.
Do tell.
After Family Appreciation Day, every pony in the whole class had to write an essay on how it's bad to sleep in class when some pony else is talking.
Okay. But, wait, what? If somebody sleeps in your classroom, everybody has to write an essay, even the guy who did the presentation?
That doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, we didn't, except for the fact that she wanted us to explain our position on why it's bad, and what bad it is using classical philosophers' argument as a basis.
Okay.
Jeremy Banhoof will haunt me to the grave, Twi! To the grave!
This is an elementary school?
In Magic Kindergarten, there's nothing compared to this.
I certainly never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No sorry!
Okay.
So, I don't know if I can really help you much here.
I know for sure that...
Okay, we already
I
heard
wasn't
that.
really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, okay. Present evidence. Tire marks.
Aha! not being truthful with me, Apple Bloom.
How?
Right. Well, you passed that test with flying colors. Well done, Apple Bloom.
Yeah! Best investigator ever. No
Nice
idea.
deduction. Want to take over?
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday.
5%.
This.
Okay.
Right. Well,
I'm not going to go anywhere with this.
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday.
I don't really think I have anything. Present evidence. Maybe she knows what tire marks do.
well, that makes two of us.
You are useless to share with you. Okay. Running into a wall here. To find Scootaloo, but she's not gonna tell me where Scootaloo is unless I convince her to. And that kinda rhymes almost. Useless. Shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah, I can't really connect those two. I don't even know what that star thing is. Where's Pinkie Pie? She could just answer me everything. I mean, like, seriously. Why isn't she investigating this?
Why, thank you, darling.
I
don't know what to do with Scootaloo.
Why,
Can you at least tell me what that is? I mean, you might know what it is. Okay, this is bad.
Rarity. Could.
well, I went up.
And that was.
No.
That sound. I should come back.
How about going into the store and seeing the place where stuff got stolen? Seriously, Twilight. You're not the best investigator ever. Not that I am either, but you're neither. We both suck at this. Can I go down here? No. Okay, yeah, I'm guessing those are like the two new screens, so we have to figure something out here. I have to have some.
Okay, Apple.
Huh? No. I wasn't really doing. So, I don't know if I can really.
I know for sure.
Okay,
We finished it. I had homework.
stop talking. I'm lost.
Aha!
Yeah, fine.
I had
Leave me
homework.
alone. Even though I'm interrogating you, but stay. Leave me alone. Combine with cat to form Super Cat Scootaloo. I need something. Probably the cause of this wheel leading to a broken window. Hasn't been seen. Why can I not? Well, I already combined those two. So I can kinda combine... No. She's useless. Come on, why can't I combine these two? Seriously? Tire marks equal evil Scootaloo, isn't that obvious? Broken window. Can I like click on the broken window itself? No. Nope. Let me in there. Stop blocking my passage. I'm Super Investigator Twilight Sparkle. Yeah. Running into a wall already. Wasn't evidence last night. I'm doing something wrong.
Why?
Yes, I am gifting you tire marks.
Why?
I'm
Thank you.
just going through all of these now. Something here must be useful. Giving you myself.
Twilight, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't believe you've ever joined Fluttershy and me for a trip to the spa. Won't you join us sometime soon?
Oh, well, sure. Just let me see if I can find some room in my schedule. No, that time won't work. I'm meeting with the school's PTA. That one's right out. Mayor wanted me to organize a fall leaf cleanup to go with the running of the leaves and winter wrap-up. This whole week's booked since Princess Celestia wanted me to help organize some of the Cantala archives.
Actually, Twilight, don't worry about it. It's quite alright.
Oh, okay then. Perhaps I need to schedule some free time in there once in a while.
I just found a secret conversation by gifting myself to Rarity. Interesting. Gift yourself.
Oh my stars, Twilight! Where in Equestria did you get a picture of such a dazzling pony?
On second thought, never mind.
Oh my god.
Why, thank you, darling! But I'm afraid that I haven't a clue what I'd use it for.
What, you can't do anything with Apple Bloom?
Why?
Or Scootaloo?
Why?
Or the mayor?
Oh, Opal, you poor darling! All alone in the wilderness! Why, Twilight, what if she's been eaten by a manticore?
Then she's dead.
Or a dragon?
Then she's still
Or a
dead.
hydra?
Then she's still dead.
Or maybe she's up a tree somewhere.
By Celestia's name! Don't scare me with such propositions!
I don't like you.
You know what? I'm not even gonna comment.
She prefers her cat being eaten rather than being in a tree.
Why?
Okay. I feel like I'm missing something really large here.
Is
But other than that hair... This is great. I'm doing so well. For like this super easy first case. Oh my god!
a piece of cloth. Red on one side, gold on the other? I think I know what this is from.
No, that's what I needed. Thank god. Interrogation.
Okay,
Huh?
no.
Even though this
I
isn't like
wasn't really doing a whole lot
perfect
yet.
because it could be one of the three.
Aha! This
Okay, I guess
right.
that's not good enough.
I wasn't really doing.
So can I now combine this with the marks?
You know, Sweetie Belle didn't do a half bad job on these capes, considering that, well, her costumes for your performance didn't go over quite so well. She, what? There's a market for this?
Well, Twilight, if you knew us bronies, there's a market for anything.
She, what? Do I tell her?
Nah. Okay, but that didn't really help me. I do know where it's from. Wonder if... If it's broken and it has to be fixed, either Sweetie Belle or Verity has to fix it, which means that they must have gone to Verity to get it fixed. which doesn't really lead me anywhere, but whatever. Let's talk to her.
Oh, I remember this little problem.
You do?
Of course! Apple Bloom came by this morning to have this little accident fixed up. She seemed to have ripped her cape doing one of her usual
Ha!
excursions.
I win!
I asked her why she didn't just get Sweetie Belle to fix it up, but she said that Sweetie Belle was very busy today and couldn't spare any time to do so. I really don't know what those fillies are up to, but on the other hoof, perhaps it's better I don't know. I swear, sometimes I don't understand myself. Sweetie Belle absolutely ruins my gold silk, and now here I am, fixing the capes they made with
I
it.
wouldn't call it ruins. That cape is pretty awesome.
I'm an odd sort. Do you think I'm odd,
Just a
Twilight?
bit.
Oh, Rarity. I think you just have a big heart.
Don't remind me, Twilight. Sometimes it can be a bit tiresome.
So this belonged to Apple Bloom, and she had it fixed this morning.
I know we pretty much won that. So, question is, if they are trying to hide Scootaloo and their involvement in this, can't they wait a day to get that fixed? I mean, seriously? You need to fix that in an instant? I know that you're lying because you said you weren't doing anything, but then you have a broken whip. Not a whip, a whipped cape.
Aha!
Wait, what?
Right.
I wasn't really doing.
Aha!
Seriously, this is not good enough for you? Twilight, you have to be a bit more harsh. Why isn't this good enough? I mean, like, it's whipped. That says she must have been doing something, but she said she was doing homework all day. Seriously, Twilight? Ah. Okay, now I'm just as lost as I was before. Why the heck doesn't that just work? This was fixed by Rarity, which means... But you say you didn't do anything.
Okay. Apple Bloom?
Huh?
No.
I wasn't really. We finished it.
Why? That?
I had
That?
plot
Too?
if
That?
Oh, we didn't. Jeremy,
This?
I
Seriously?
Aha!
It does.
Right.
You're not a very good investigator. Okay. Going back over there. Maybe somewhere. Something.
Why?
I...
Why?
I...
Okay. Useless. Have to look around more. Probably overseeing something important like last time. There was something here. Maybe there's something down here. This should probably take like half an hour instead of an hour and a half. Ponies! Ponies! Oh my god. The house ate me. No. That's what you say if I present you yourself again. Wait, you're the leader?
That's funny. I didn't know the Crusaders had a leader.
Yeah.
The smartest one in the group takes charge? Huh. I wonder where she got that idea. Well... Right.
I do not like... Okay.
You know, Sweetie Belle didn't do a half-bad job on... She... There's... She... Do I...
Okay, that's the
You
same
know?
one.
She... The...
I'm
Do
missing something important here. Like, for example... If I had...
A piece of...
I have to connect the cat somehow. Or I have to find out more from Rarity. One of the two. I mean, I kinda know how it fits together, but I don't know how to find it. Or how to prove it, I guess.
Or, but
You know,
why?
Okay,
I...
useless. Why are we just assuming that it's really apple blooms and not squirrels? That's Star Sync. Seriously?
A strange...
Twilight, you fail just as much as I do. Unless I have to.
Rare...
Of course.
Could... What?
No.
I...
Why?
Okay, this is...
I...
Work. Doo doo doo. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, why can I not connect those two? I mean, like, I can kind of see the hole in her logic. She says she didn't do anything the whole day, and then she has a web cape.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Well, if you want to know more, I'd be happy to tell you a little about myself. Of course! Where to begin? Well, I suppose we could start at the beginning. Ahem! I was born on April 18th, a Tuesday naturally, at Canterlot General Hospital. I was 1 foot 2 inches long and I weighed 2.4653 pounds at birth. When I was 2 months old, my dad read me my very first story, If You Give a Dog a Donut. Well, I knew right then and there what my passion was going to be. I finished the whole series soon after that. It wasn't until I was 2 years old, though, that I read my first real book. Well, a paper, actually, but anyways. Which was The Observation of Einstein-Penowski-Horson Entanglement on Superquantum Structures by Induction Through Nonlinear Transhuman Crystal of Extremely Long Wavelength Pulse from Mode-Locked Source Array. By Dr.
Gordon
Freecoat.
Freecoat.
Oh, I remember it so well. We live in a world where only the... Oh, you're absolutely right. But you really should hear the end of this story. Here, let me see if I can pencil some time into my schedule to redo the whole thing. Are you free, say, next Sunday
Question.
afternoon?
You were not able to find any free time for Verity. Where did you find free time for her in like a minute?
Well, is there a time that'd work better for you?
Ah, he's such a douche. I would listen to her all day long.
Vaguely suspicious, but okay.
Hmm. Okay, useless. Can't do anything. Well, maybe she saw the cat.
Well,
Where's LP'ed? Why aren't we like throwing random people into jail? Even though we don't have a jail, but I can build one. I'm Twilight Sparky, I can do whatever the heck I want. Where's Celestia? Can she just like... I don't know. Come on. I have no clue. I'm doing something wrong. That much I know. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. But knowing is half the battle. Yay. That was useful. Seriously? Give me a clue. Those flowers look awfully suspicious. So does that tree. And all those tents. Why are there so many tents? I mean, like, other than the one that Pinkie Pie uses in that one episode. I don't know which one. I don't remember seeing that many. Books. 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 Okay. I'm fine. Apple Bloom, I do not like you. You're mean. You make me sad. You're useless. All of you are useless. I'm sure that thing stole everything. She's evil. Okay. Wait. Oh no, that just all thing look like something. Seriously, how difficult can this be? Probably running the past the clue like the 18th time. I don't even know what to say anymore. Awesome walking animation. Twilight Sparkle distracting me from the rest of the game. But other than that, I got no clue what I'm looking for. I wish I could just like break into that house and whoever lives in there is now the victim of my random accusations. Or I could just teleport.
This is one beautifully carved statue. I wonder what it's for. Oh, hey, there's a dedication here. Erected in honor of the bravest, most upright public servant Ponyville has ever known. I'm getting the sense that this is talking about the mayor, and was written by the mayor.
Great. That helped me sure a lot. The mayor is evil. The mayor did it. She needed that money to build more statues of herself. I'm such a great investigator. Seriously? How difficult can this be? I combined all of these. And why can't I just go and be like, hey, where the hell is Goodaloo? Tell me already. If you don't, I'm just gonna be mad. I mean, like, obviously that's not how Twilight Sparkle would work, but that's how I would do that. I would just lose my patience at this point. Okay. Going back over there yet again. That window. Already. Why must you ruin my day? Just tell me. What I'm trying to find. Okay, what exactly is this story?
Rarity,
Of course.
could you just...
Well, I went downstairs to.
That's not really much.
And
No.
You saw nothing else.
that sounded... I should come back when I've got some evidence.
Why? Why?
But those are the only new clues I have. I mean, if I try everything, there isn't much else that I can do. This has been going on for way too long. Time to just try all of them. Yeah, that's you.
That's the smart.
No, we already had that one. That's gonna go on forever.
Well, well,
Why can I not?
apple.
Huh?
No, I.
I wasn't really doing a whole.
What?
I'm a big.
And
That's about.
oh,
We think.
why? That
I had a. I certainly. So I don't know if I can.
I know for sure.
I wasn't really.
Why doesn't this work?
Aha! Right.
I wasn't really.
Aha! Right.
I wasn't really.
Aha!
I wasn't really.
Aha! Right.
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday to be perfect. So I I don't know if I can.
I know for sure. Aha! Right.
I had hope. So I don't.
I know for
I was.
I need a break. Okay, let's continue doing this. Sooner or later I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, it's obvious now that I've tried everything. I need a clue. Sort. I'm not seeing something I should be seeing. Something that should be obvious. Like that I can walk on houses. Hey, I've not been here before. Sadly that doesn't help me, but yay. Seriously? This can't be that difficult. What am I looking for? Do do do. Why is this not proof? Seriously, this should be proof enough. The statement does not work if she is... Ah! Seriously? Hmm. Three. It would be nice if I could just like solve this somehow. Glitch. Testing. We okay. Should really be doing something. That looks very suspicious. Maybe not. I'm just enjoying this walk animation so much. That's why I'm purposely not finding the thing, whatever I'm looking for. Yes, of course. I might make a cut and just walk around and try to find something. But I kinda don't want to because that would be lame. Why can I not do anything? Am I missing like some kind of option on something I can do? Well, I looked on the forum and at least I'm not the only guy lost. There's like 2 topics, but I'm not gonna spoil it for myself, but still. Not the only one who's kinda confused by this point. So it seems like I'm the only person who actually did not find the cape. At first. I mean, like, I feel like it's kind of well hidden. I mean, like, you expect me to actually look at the scenery while I'm looking at Twilight Sparkle and walk around? Nope. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Ponies. That should be the answer to this investigation. Ponies. Cape fixed. Priority. I feel like I did just about everything that's logically possible. And yet I seemingly did not. Miss Rainbow Dash. I bet she's at fault. Still wish I could connect those tire marks. Connect the tire marks to something. I find it funny that the place I had stopped at is a place where I can't get any further. Like when I first did it blind, first 10 minutes, that's about as far as I got. So I did not find the cape. I never expected it to suddenly become difficult.
A strange. Is there anything? Is this?
Seriously, you can't connect the tire marks? See Scootaloo? I mean, like, how many... Tell me, Twilight Sparkle, how many things with tires are there in this world? Because I can't think of another thing other than that scooter, which has tires. Like, seriously, Twilight, what do you do all day? Other than read, be genius. Those tire marks. I'm missing some small metal piece. Connected to Scooter Bloom. Yes. No. I did not just no. I know that there must have been more.
Why?
Just tell me the whole story so I can fix this stupid person pony thing.
Why? Why?
Could you?
Of course. You.
Not. Could you just?
No, not again.
You must find.
I'll do my. Not just a job.
Stupid cat.
Why?
I...
What have I not done yet? Just seriously, I got no clue where to go.
Oh,
Huh?
no.
Did I already
was-
do all of these?
Aha!
Yes, I did.
I wasn't really.
Why doesn't this work? Come on, this is obvious. Okay.
What were you...
I'm a. That
Alright.
we finished everything up at around. I had hope. I certainly. So
I know for sure.
I wasn't. What? That's
Oh,
we.
what? That doesn't...
I had hope.
That took...
Twice
Dude,
after.
that...
Oh, we. Jeremy.
This is...
I certainly.
I...
Oh, well.
Wait, what?
If you say so.
So I don't know if I can really help.
I know for sure.
I wasn't really.
What were you...
That's
Alright.
we.
Did I do
Why?
that before?
That doesn't...
I had hope.
That took a...
Twice.
Okay.
That...
Oh, we didn't. Jeremy Van Hoople.
This isn't...
I certainly.
I didn't ask about the Carousel Boutique.
Oh, well, I still didn't. I mean, that's where the crime happened, right? So naturally, I figured you were asking about that. And I wasn't. So there.
If you say so.
So I don't know.
I know for sure.
I wasn't really doing a whole.
Aha! Right.
Doesn't really help me.
I wasn't really doing.
Aha! Right.
I wasn't really. So I don't know if I can.
I know. Apple Bloom? I'm
Finally.
afraid to say that I don't think you're being honest with me here.
Huh? Of course I am, Twi. How could you say something like that?
Can't believe that I like missed that one line and oh my god. That's the problem with not knowing how the game works. I just had to mention it in general. Not had to like go to the line, mention it and then oh my god.
Oh no, I'm not being guilt tripped this time. I found a scrap of your cape near the bridge to the Carousel Boutique. I know you were there, Apple.
Finally Twilight, took you half an hour.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean I was left there last night, does it? Why, yeah, I was left there a long time ago, Twi.
Apple Bloom, are you seriously pulling this one?
Sure, a scrap of my cape was found near there, but come on, I could have been left there at any time.
Present evidence, you are dead.
No, Apple Bloom. I'm afraid that one's not going to fly. I talked to Rarity earlier, and she told me that you had this fixed this morning.
Now Apple Bloom, I just wanna say I mentioned to you about like 50 times that I like I presented that evidence to you 50 times and you just forgot about it.
Yeah, but
You dead.
Your prized Cutie Mark Crusaders cape. Apple Bloom, come on. You can't tell me that you wouldn't get that fixed as soon as possible.
As if that matters, if it's fixed today. Whatever.
but it, I mean, all right, you win, Twi. I'm sorry.
You lose.
It's okay. But please, I need you to tell me what you know. I can't help if I don't know as much as possible.
Yes.
All right, Apple Bloom. please tell me everything you know about what happened last night?
I can't.
And why not?
'Cause I can't.
Apple Bloom, I think I know why you're not talking.
Then you go to jail. Well, are we referring to the time box or are we referring to Scootaloo?
You were trying to protect Scootaloo, aren't you? I haven't heard from her all day, and Rarity said some things about you three that seemed awfully suspicious.
She did? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you got it, Twi.
Apple Bloom, listen to me. I know your heart is in the right place, but this isn't the right way to protect Scootaloo. There's an investigative team coming in from Canterlot to handle this case. It's very, very important that I have this case closed before they get here.
So they don't get paid.
You don't mean that investigation team, do ya?
Find it funny that I could have solved this case just by saying that the investigation team was gonna show up.
I'm afraid I do.
Okay, I get it, Twi. No more hiding, promise. I wasn't being truthful because, well, I was awful worried about Scootaloo. See, last night, we were rehearsing a comedy routine that we had planned to put on for Rarity's birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. We've been doing that for quite a while now.
Oh, right! Comedy, of course! Great!
Well, yeah, this'll learn all cutie marks for sure! But you can't tell any pony about this, Twi. This is super duper top secret. It won't work if it's not a surprise.
Sure. You can trust me. Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
Hey, she did actually stick it in her eye.
Daddy ass?
How do you not know the Pinkie Pie's there?
Yes.
Well, alright then. Anyway, we were practicing in the town square last night like always, and things are going pretty well. We took a break during which time me and Sweetie Belle hung out by the bridge. But I don't know where Scootaloo was at that time, or what she was up to. A short while after that, we heard a sudden loud crash coming from Carousel Boutique.
Oh my god, that is awesome, Art.
We didn't know what in tarnation was happening now, so we just walked for a bit to see what was going on. And then a little while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast. We didn't get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was Scootaloo, Twi.
What? Oh, no, that can't be right.
She is the suspect.
Afraid it is, Twi. I didn't know what was going on, but since it seemed like Scootaloo was in trouble, we all figured, well, better not say anything about it. I'm awful sorry I lied to you, Twi.
It's fine, really. You did the right thing in telling me all this. This has been a big help.
Scootaloo's not a thief, Twi. You gotta believe me. You gotta help her. Promise.
I promise on my honor as an investigator that I will clear Scootaloo's name and get to the bottom of this.
Is that something that's valuable?
Let's just say that, yes, I promise.
Finally! I'm sure most people just skipped an hour ahead or just stopped watching the video, but I fixed it. Okay, now we know. I wonder if Rarity saw any of that. Which would mean that Rarity purposely does not tell me who she thinks stole it? That would be insane. Why would she even lie? Okay, let's do this.
Rarity, I hate to say it, but I don't think you're telling me the whole truth here.
Why, darling, whatever do you mean? I dare say I resent your accusation, my dear.
Alright then, let's look at this a different way. How quickly did you come downstairs after you thought something was wrong?
Immediately, of course, but I don't see what relevance that has to anything.
I don't have all the answers here, but neither does Rarity. Maybe I can get her to talk, if I make it seem like I know more than I really do. Rarity, I spoke to Applebloom earlier and learned that she witnessed Scootaloo crashing through your window last night. I also learned that Scootaloo stayed for roughly a minute before leaving the boutique. Now, if you came downstairs immediately after hearing the crash, don't you think you might have seen something?
I mean, that is... I suppose you do have a point.
Thanks, Celestia. It worked.
Okay.
You are correct, Twilight. I did see Scootaloo last night. I did not know what to make of it, and meant to protect her. I do apologize for not being
I like how
about it.
everybody stops my investigations just to protect one pony. Like, everybody that thinks Twilight Spark is gonna be like, Scootaloo, burn her!
I understand, Rarity, but if that investigation team from Canterlot comes here and finds any of that out, what do you think their conclusion is?
Burn Scootaloo!
You do have a point, I must say.
Alright, time to get to the bottom of this.
Investigation time. Because the last time worked so well.
Alright, Rarity. Please tell me everything you know about what you saw last night. I can't help if I don't have all the details.
Of course, Twilight. I shall do my best. I finished up all of my work for yesterday evening earlier than I had expected, so naturally I wanted to get my beauty sleep. I had been somewhat deprived as far as sleep goes, given that a certain client of mine had made several last-minute orders.
Which certain client was this, out of curiosity?
Who else but Sapphire Shores? She gives me such good business, but I don't want to gossip, of course, but my goodness, does that man love jewels, Twilight? Although, I suppose her request was what got me searching for gems, which was what caused me to find True Blue in the first place. It wasn't so bad, all things told. Well, as soon as I get True Blue back, that is. Hint, hint.
Right, so anyway, you had just gone to sleep?
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor.
Okay, I'm starting to kinda see the system here.
What kind of crash are we talking about, exactly?
The kind of crash that a window makes when it gets broken.
So,
Aha, right. So, what did you do when you heard this crash?
Well, I was just scared out of my wits at that moment, so I made great haste downstairs to see what in Celestia's name was going on.
If there were potentially dangerous thieves in your home, why would you have gone downstairs so quickly? Weren't you worried for your
to be honest, I
safety?
think she can take care of herself.
I suppose that I did not even consider the possibility that I might have been in danger, now that you mention it. But really, Twilight, that's rather beside the point, is it not? What I found there was awful, terrible, horrible! The first floor of my boutique, ransacked, ruined, torn apart! Oh, what is a man to do?
Wow, you seem pretty upset. I'm sorry.
Of course I'm upset! All that time put into organization and sorting and everything like that. Ruined! Just ruined! Now I'm going to have to put all that work into sorting the first floor all over again.
That's what has her upset? I know I can be a bit obsessive about organization, but sheesh.
Worse still! True Blue, my prized jewel, was gone! Snatched from my very home! And perhaps, worst of all, when I came to the scene, the very first thing I saw was the image of an orange and purple pony darting out my door.
Rarity, this is incredibly important. Please tell me exactly what it was you saw here. Was there any chance, any at all, that what you saw wasn't Scootaloo?
Well, I'm afraid that it all went by so fast that I didn't get a very good look. I had to turn on the lights before I could see anything at all, and by that time, it had very nearly left. All I can say is that it was definitely something moving, and that I clearly saw the colors orange and purple.
But what about her cape? You didn't see that at all?
All I saw was her backside. Perhaps the cape had gotten wrapped around her front when she crashed through the window. I don't know, Twilight. If that does not describe Scootaloo, then who would it describe?
Is she really the only pony who fits that description? Think, Twilight, think.
And if that was Scootaloo that I saw, then, well, I cannot explain what I saw any other way than to say that Scootaloo broke the window to my boutique, tore my boutique apart in search for True Blue, and then made
That's a
off with it.
horrible, idea. How would she do that instantly? She had like 1 minute to tear that apart and see the gem.
Is that really the only interpretation there is for what happened?
I'm afraid I can't think of any other, Twilight. I do truly apologize. Surely you can see why I kept
really.
this from you, Twilight. This isn't Scootaloo at all. Yet, there she was.
I know this can't be right. It just can't. But is there anything wrong with what she's saying?
I finished up all of my work for yesterday evening earlier than I had expected, so naturally I wanted to get my beauty sleep. I
Okay,
had been
now we're
somewhat-
back to the beginning.
I
No,
had
stop
fine-
talking.
I was just... What I found! Surely you can see
No,
why
I don't.
I know that.
I finished up. I had been somewhat...
Rarity, what you said contradicts this bit of evidence.
No. I don't believe...
Oh,
I...
Rarity.
Okay. What events? No idea.
Is that?
I'm sure
I'm.
I finished up. I had been somewhat...
What does he say? To be honest, the time frame doesn't work.
All right.
Of course, I finished up all of... I had finally...
Rarity. Oh.
What I found there was... was the image of it.
Rarity. Oh. Rarity. Oh.
Rarity. I know that this is going to sound entirely irrelevant, but I think I have a lead on what might have happened to Opalescence. At least, if not true.
Well, I guess that was the correct one.
Oh, do tell, darling. Although I do admit that I must agree, in that I can't see how this is relevant to what we're discussing here.
I found some white hair right near the tracks outside the window, and judging from their length and color, I don't think there's anyone else they could have come from other than Opalescence. As a result, I think we can reasonably conclude that if those tire marks
Thank you for
are
finally
Scootaloo,
putting those two together.
then it's entirely likely that she crashed through your window completely by accident, not purposefully. She was probably trying to avoid crashing into Opal, which may well have spooked Opal into running away.
Really? But then, that makes things all the more peculiar. Because it is still the fact that she must have stolen
No.
True Blue, no?
Let me ask a very important question before answering that. Do you, by any chance, keep your door locked when you go to sleep at night?
Why, yes, of course I do. But I don't see what that
Well,
has to do
Opalescence
with
get out.
anything.
One follow-up question then. Do you also bring an opal from outside when you go to bed?
Of course! The poor dear, I couldn't leave her to fend for herself at night.
Damn it.
Then
Twilight, I must ask that you be more direct, as I am not following one word you're saying.
all right, let's think about the facts of the case thus far. We know that you heard a crash and came downstairs to see Scootaloo quickly leaving your boutique. We can reasonably conclude that she probably was responsible for the broken window. However, we also know that the broken window was likely an accident, and that she had veered off course with her scooter because she was avoiding Opal, who was immediately in front of her path. You just told me, though, that you bring in Opal and lock your door at night, so that raises perhaps the most interesting
Where was the
question of
door?
all here. Namely, what was Opal doing outside in the first place?
But she would have gotten out when Scootaloo opened the door.
You're terrible
you
at
know?
this. Oh, did she went back in time? What?
That's not possible. Think about it. When was it that she
Unless
wanted
she
to avoid Opal?
Broke the window, went out, drove toward it again, and then...
Right before she crashed through the window.
Yes.
Ah!
I trust you're beginning to see my point. If indeed your door had been locked and had remained that way until Scootaloo left, there would have been no way Opal would have been outside in the first place.
But that would mean that some pony else was in my boutique as well?
Exactly. I think we can reasonably conclude at this point that there at least is the possibility that someone else had entered your boutique before Scootaloo, and that they're the ones who opened the door so that Opal could get out. The question now, though, is who that would be, and that's just what I'm going to find out. Well, this case has certainly turned out to be more interesting than I thought it would be. First, Scootaloo, of all ponies, comes under suspicion. And now we've opened the possibility that some pony else was also at the scene of the crime. Just who was it that came to the boutique before Scootaloo did? I have the feeling that this case is going to get even more interesting